Hi. Today we're going to be working on rewriting to standard form. Okay? Because again we have three different types of forms of our quadratic equations as can be expressed. Standard form, which looks like y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. That again is the standard form. Our vertex form, which follows the form y is equal to a times x minus h, quantity squared plus k, where vertex is hk, or that intercept to standard form. Intercept form again is y is equal to a times x minus p times x minus q. Okay, and we'll be providing specific examples for how to multiply these out. Okay, so again, we're going to take something like this form, or we're going to take something just like 6 times x minus 2 quantity squared minus 23, and we're going to convert it so that it's sitting there in standard form. Okay, so that's our objective. That's what we're looking to do. Okay, so I'm going to take and erase the standard form for vertex, because again, we're looking to get to the standard form for our quadratics. Okay, when we have y is equal to 6 times x minus 2 quantity squared minus 23, okay, what we need to do is actually expand this x minus 2 quantity. Okay, and that's going to require us to FOIL. So, here we go. We're going to have 6 times, and I'm actually going to open up a bracket so that we know that something's happening just within here. And we're going to take x minus 2 times x minus 2, again, close that quantity off, and then we're going to subtract 23. Okay, this is all, again, equal to y. Now, just like x times x is x squared, and that goes back and forth both ways, same thing's happening here. Okay? All we did was take x minus 2 quantity squared and expand it into x minus 2 times itself. Okay? So the FOIL method. Again, foiling, okay, deals with first outsides, insides, and then last terms. And what they're referring to are these two binomials. Okay, so when we say first, we really mean take the first times the first. So we want x times x. Hey, that's x squared. Okay, so that's x squared. This is all happening within these brackets. Okay, so it's x squared, and then outside is the two outside terms. So it's x times a negative 2, or minus 2 times x. I for inside means the two inside terms here. Negative 2 times x, so minus 2 more x. Okay, and the last terms is going to be the last term in each binomial. So a negative 2 times a negative 2, or positive 4. Again, the 6 and that 23 are going to stay right there. Okay. Now nothing else is happening within these brackets, so I'm going to take and distribute my 6 to each one of these terms. Okay. So I've actually got y is equal to 6x squared minus 12x minus 12 more x plus 24 minus 23. Now I'm going to take and combine like terms. I've got a negative 12x, another negative 12x. I guess I could have combined those up there. But either way, it doesn't matter. And here we go. We've got positive 24 minus 23. So I'm going to combine those two things. 6x squared doesn't really combine with anything. I've got 6x squared minus negative 12 minus 12 more is a negative 24 x's. And then I've got a positive 24, and I'm taking away 23 from it. It gives me plus 1. So, to expand our vertex form here, this y is equal to 6 times x minus 2 quantity squared minus 23, the standard form of it actually looks like y is equal to 6x squared minus 24 times x plus 1. Okay? So that's vertex form. Intercept to standard form, we're going to work with the equation y is equal to negative 2 times x minus 3 times x plus 5. Okay? So negative 2 times these quantities. Now, I prefer to take and multiply binomials together before I do anything with the numbers. So I'm going to take and use the associative property, and since multiplication is associative, this works out. I'm going to put up that bracket. Here's x minus 3 quantity times x plus 5 quantity, and then close that bracket. Now I know to take care of everything inside of here. So, FOIL method again. First times the first. X times x is x squared. X times positive 5, which takes care of my outside, is plus 5 times x. To take care of my insides, I've got a negative 3 times x, so minus 3x. I'm going to be able to combine these two terms. And then taking care of the last, I've got a negative 3 times positive 5 minus 15. Again, all of this, we're going to take times a negative 2. Well, y is actually equal to, if I combine these two terms before I distribute that negative 2, it's going to be a negative 2 times x squared plus negative 3 and a positive 5 gives me a positive 2 times x minus 15. And now I distribute this negative 2 to each and every term, and I'll get a negative 2 x squared minus 4x plus 30. So again, this is the standard form of the intercept form of this equation. So y equals a negative 2 times the quantity x minus 3 times the quantity x plus 5 is actually y is equal to negative 2x squared minus 4x plus 30.